how you doing? Before I get into the video, I have to tell all my music people that music content is now on its own channel. It's got its own home now. So I will put that link in the description. Okay, so go there and get that link. I really like seasons, and so I try to give my fish seasons as well. So in the summertime, I have allowed algae to grow on my front glass. That is because I want to shade the water from the sun that streams into this room during the summer. Usually I get so much algae growing in the aquarium that it even kills off some of my plants. So this time I tried just letting the algae grow on the front glass instead, and that shades the water quite a bit. So I had quite a bit of success with that tactic. And but now it's time for fall things, okay? In the fall we start using this garden room a lot more. We want to start having our pancake breakfasts in here again. So it's time to start dosing Excel and all kinds of other things that I don't dose in the summertime. Another one of those fall things that I do for my fish is that I go down the block to the corner where my neighbor has some oak trees, and I collect oak trees so that I can give them black water for the winter. When it comes to about January, I will probably run out of oak leaves, and then I will start doing alder cones, because alder cones come into season just about January. And the fish really seem to enjoy black water for the fall and winter seasons. I find also that the tannins help to clear up any problems that I might be having. For example, my black skirt tetras often have trouble with lymphocystis. I mean, they've been like that since the day I bought them. I don't know why it is. Soon after I bought them, they started having lymphocystis. I think it's because of a little stress. I don't think they really like the lemon tetras at all. Too rambunctious for them, I think. They're quiet people. They don't want partying going on all morning. Because all morning my lemon tetras will spawn. They spend the whole morning. Well, okay, not all year. From about March-ish, as soon as the sun starts getting really strong, they start spawning. So last year I got 10 fry. That's because I had a whole wad of Christmas moss in that tank. So this year I was smart. I took the Christmas moss out of the tank, but I still ended up with 3 more fry. I don't really need any more lemon tetras. Oh my goodness. They're just making my black skirts all nervous. And by the way, not all the black skirt tetras get lymphocystis. It's only a couple of them. Yeah, just a couple of them. And they've been like that since the day I got them, and nobody else gets it. I don't know why those two. I guess they're more stressed out than anybody else. But anyway, so for the fall season, I will be making black water. I'm pretty sure it does help with disease in the aquarium, or I'd like to think so anyway. What else do I do? I lower the temperature of the tank a little bit, not too much, just instead of 23, I think I keep it at. I will go down to about 21 maybe. So I have a floating thermometer. I don't think it's in there right now because I'm just about to do a water change too. I think the thermometer is gone right now, but I have a floating thermometer that I keep in there. And so I always know what temperature the water is at. The other thing I'm doing right now, actually, which is not really a seasonal thing, in a way it is, because the algae that grew on the front glass during the summer is still there. And I just started dosing Excel again. And so I'm just trying to see how long it will take Excel to get rid of all that algae. And you know what? A lot of it has gone already. And I think it's about I'm going to say a week to 10 days that I've been doing Excel. So in the summertime, I don't do Excel. I don't have time. And that's how come I can grow algae on the front glass. But since fall is here now, I'm starting again with Excel. And what else do I dose? Pristine. Oh yeah, Pristine really works too. Yeah, to get rid of a lot of mulm. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what happened. And oh, another thing I have to tell you is that my anubiases usually get a whole lot of algae growing on their leaves. And this year that did not happen. And I'm pretty sure it's because I reduced the level of light hitting them by having algae on the front glass. I'm quite happy actually with how that worked out, because my plants look really quite good considering that they just came through a summer. Usually at this time of year they're looking pretty bad because of algae growing on them. But you know, this year was not too bad, so I'm quite happy. Okay, I am going to go and get my water change done. I think I might scrape the front glass too. Yeah, I usually use a magic eraser. It's not a magic eraser, it's a melamine sponge. Magic eraser is a brand name. I'm using a melamine sponge to clean off the algae on the front glass now. Or should I wait and see if Excel will get rid of it? I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll either scrape it or I won't scrape it. That's all I know. And I'm going to dose with Excel again. And today is my Pristine day as well. I do that Pristine. I'm doing Pristine once a week now instead of just waiting for mulm to build up. And what else? I can't think of anything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the oak leaves. Mm-hmm. And so my fish will, and actually, like tomorrow, say I put the oak leaves in tonight, by tomorrow night, the fish will be so happy. They will be swimming around like something great has happened. So try it. Try doing tannin water for, especially if you're having any problems with any diseases, like recurring disease, like I'm having with lymphocystis. Tannins really, really seem to work. So try it. All right? Like, instead of talking too much, I better go and do my work. Okay. See you next time. Bye.